So I'm just going to start here, the South Coronet Mall. You know, it hasn't, been a big mall for the past few years. As population declined and people moved elsewhere. But so we're just going to start here, look around, see what's still happening at the end of the. This is the server at the end of the galaxy, or restaurant at the end of the universe. All right, so I'm in one building. Boom, test my counter. There we go. So we're in one building. I guess I should say buildings, not houses. Hold on, I can fix that. Let me go in here where I have the counter. Let's change this. Edit commands. Get rid of buildings or houses. Build things. Change that there and change it here. BUILDING buildings. All right. So next time I go in one, that should update from houses to buildings, because I guess they're not all technically houses. This is a guild hall, right? If we can't be pedantic for this, when can we be? All right, so walking in, right, South Coronet Mall was like an economic powerhouse for years and years on the server. It was originally run, I think, by Penn, Gut Boy, whatever name you knew him by, and then Camel, I think, ran it along with them, or maybe I think took more of a managerial role after Penn stopped playing. Right, so that's if you're interested in dropping a vendor, send an in-game main to Camel. I kind of like the idea of playing on Basilisk now that I know there's an end date, right? People would always get, I guess I could walk around while I talk. I'm really shit at doing two things at once, but one of the arguments that people would make, oh, look at this, an old colored bee pet. Who's this? Selgris. I don't know who Selgris is, but I like the old orange bearded jacks. Yeah, a lot of people would not want to play Basilisk, because, it's just a test server, it's going to be shut down. Right, which is I always thought was a stupid. Oh, Klong is making pups here. Is it stocked? Nope, I didn't think so. It was always, I thought, a silly argument, right? I mean, Basilisk had been up. Is this one of my bubblers, or is this somebody else's? Oh, Crespo, good person's bubbler to have. I like Crespo. I miss Crespo. Right, but I always thought it was a silly argument. Oh, I don't want to play on there. They're going to shut it down. Well, you're going to die one day. That doesn't mean you shouldn't live, right? I mean, Basilisk has been up for 9 years now. That was longer than anybody played live. Certainly anybody played pre-CU live. SCM's CEO office. I don't know if I've ever been back here. I mean, I've been back here, but since that sign went up. Do you actually make an office? Oh, it's got a little table. Nice. Little desk. View screen reader. Hard drive up there. Job over here. I like that job of wearing the Black Sun medallion. Una tuta solo. Oh, I like this. I've seen this before too. People will put the minis in front of the space painting from Bestine, right? So it looks like. Do I have? Oh, there we go. Let's turn reshade on, a little anti-aliasing. Makes text harder to read, but whatever. I like that. Right? They're kind of flying around the planet. It's a cool little visual. Do we like painting? All right, it's a nice little office that Camel has back here. Ooh, what's this? Vendor deactivated. Are these made by Penn? No, Natterus. Maybe that was Penn, I don't know. What are they? Furniture crate of potted plant. Vendor deactivated or empty. Please restock. 54 of these, so that means probably had a crate of 100 of these at one point and used 46 of them. Most likely on vendors that weren't stocked. I like the old, the kind of yellow name there. That's nice. So that's been around since 2014 or before, right? 2014 is when Publish 6 came out, like October, November 2014. So that was made in Publish 5 or before. Right, so the mall here is actually, I'll be honest, there's even more vendors than I would have guessed. Not a ton, right? So Pups by Klong, Biotech Clothing, yep. More clothing. So these are probably all the same. Oh wow, even relisted. How long ago? 14 days, so about 2 weeks ago. So Umufu or whatever, right? These are all his vendors or her vendors. Not Klong's, but Biotech and over, I think. I think Biotech's them, right? Oh no, Biotech is that. Oh, not available. So here we used to have some loot vendors. There's Biotech, armor attachments, clothing attachments. Are these also unavailable? Nope, but nothing listed. I think these are Camels. Biotech is Camel. I used to have a vendor right around here. It was called Vep Loots. It was my first loot vendor. I think actually it was called Veplutz and Rings, because primarily I sold Akawan rings. I was AFKing Akawans outside of my city on Talus. But after Camel took this over, I remember he did a nice, somebody did a nice redecoration in here, years ago when it was more popular and the server was more popular. Penn had this tables in the middle with a bunch of food on them here. And all right, so here's the medical vendors. Right, my first character on Basilisk was a TK Doc, just mimicking what I had at live. Came here and I buy some Burble Herbal buffs. I still have some Burble Herbal buffs that I bought back in 2014. Right, lots of different doctor vendors existed here over the years. Over here with the food vendors is where I had my first food vendor, my Veplo's Oral Fixins, right over here. These are probably a lot of the foods that were on the table. Look at that beautiful colored blue milk. Wonderful. Some air cake. Synth steak. Oh yeah, Hell's Kitchen vendor, South Coronet Mall. Waypoint to here. Some old Bespin port. Nice some green. Tombus foods. I have some Tombus foods colored. I have food here, and then over here you'd have the weapon vendors, which I don't think there are any. Nope, no weapon vendors in South Coronet Mall anymore, which, makes sense, I suppose. I know up on the wall there used to be some exceptionals here. Camel was nice enough to donate them to my weapons cantina. Let me see. Can I hear? I'm just checking to see if I can hear myself on Tina. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Some armor vendors over here. Of course, Camel's biotech. So, right, if he has loot vendors up front, it makes sense that he's got some loot vendors here. An old T21. Ooh, with an action disease. Nice. Oh, are these all dots? Nice. Nice display case over here. More armor. What is this armor? Oh, it's funny. I guess this is the here's the American armor, ARMOR. And then over here we have the British armor, ARMOUR, Armour. Over here I used to buy deeds for houses. Oh, Klong has no, not listed, but it's paintings vendor over here. I used to buy my droids over here. And then it started some more loot, I think. Droid vendors, deeds, yep. Droids by Klong, that's been there for a long time. There used to be more loot vendors right around here. I had a friend, she had a loot vendor right here. Another friend who had a loot vendor here. I think Sweets had some vendors over here at some point. Up front, you'd have the resource vendors over here behind this counter. Biotech grind resources. One CPU, eh? Oh, wow. Becky. How many on here? 189. Let's see, what's 100K times 189? 100K times 189 is 32 million. No, wait, I typed that wrong. Holy shit. 100,000 times 89, 8.9 million. Should I buy? Yeah, fuck it. Why not? All right, so let's see. Can I stand far enough away from the vendor to buy these but not pick it up? How much inventory do I have? I've got 58. I don't want to fill up my inventory, but this poor person has been relisting this stuff for who knows how long. So they relisted it 2 weeks ago on Basilisk. Let's just buy it all. Let's just buy it all, right? 8.9 million credits, so they don't have to ever relist it again. 6, 7, 8. I don't know. I'm not even fucking counting. My goal of getting to like 100 houses or 1,000 houses is going to take fucking forever if I start doing this every time, right? Coming in random places, buying everything off their vendors, looking at everything, telling like an oral. Well, I guess the oral history. If I know anything, I'll include it for sure. Oh, good. It's not hitting my inventory. Perfect. Is it? $50 left. Now this person in 2 weeks, When all this stuff would have dropped, they do not have to relist it. It's just going to sit on their vendor. I'm not going to take it. Oh, God, there's a part of me. It's like, God, let's take it. You know, what if I need some gemstone or some fiberplasts or some fruits? I mean, God knows I must have a bunch already anyway. But, you know, what if it comes up that I need it? I should start another counter. How much money I've spent. No. I'm not going to make it happen. I don't want to just buy out everything on every vendor, right? If I was going to do that, I could just, I don't know. Oh, wait a minute. Did I not actually buy anything? Okay, they've been purchasing. Was it just not updating? Oh, these are... Wait, what? Did they have more than... Oh. Available items for sale. Oh, I guess maybe... Wait, I don't understand what the fuck's going on here. Oh, I guess they had more than 89 items.
Hello there.
Retrieving 100, so there's 10 million. Whoa, Veplo likes long walks on the beach of Naboo, fine Viserion brandies, and being followed by strangers on the internet. So thanks for the follow, Flip. Hey, welcome, Flip. I'm wandering around the remains of Basilisk, and my plan was to kind of look at all the different buildings there. Just like I'm wandering around, let's say, Chernobyl, for example, or any other abandoned town. All right, I suppose I already bought 103. Didn't know we weren't following each other, sir. I thought I was following you. I'm pretty sure I'm following you, man. You may not be following me, but I was following you. Let me double check. It says friends. Let's see. Let me open up in a new tab here. Yeah, it says follow because if I hover it says unfollow. So you weren't following me, but I was following you. That's fine. It's all good. I'm just messing with you. Yeah. Well, yeah. In your defense, I've streamed once, really, or twice, maybe in the last 10 months. So you're good. I'm just teasing. It doesn't matter. All right. So I just bought 103 things off this guy's vendor because I thought he only had 89. But if he still got, I don't feel like spending another 80, buying 86 more items and spending another 8.6 million. Hey, garbage. There you go. Forest 7 mermaid, baby. You know, it took me a while to figure out those were his feet. Like, at first, I just thought they were hands clapping. But then after, like, I saw him for a while clapping, he was like, oh, this dude likes to clap his feet. And then I was like, oh, it's 4-7 mermaid. It really took me a long time. All right, so this is South Cornet Mall. Everybody's seen it. Back here, I know Penn used to have crafting stations. My favorite tailor, Elena, her vendor used to be right over here. And half the time I'd come in here, she'd be back here. Let's see, are they still back here? No, maybe Camel moved them. Half the time she'd be back here at the crafting stations, crafting some new clothes up. All right. I've spent maybe enough time in South Cornet Mall. My goal was to, explore this ruinous galaxy.